Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an energy shift reading for my dearest Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we have Jupiter moving into Pisces, and this is happening for the first time since 2010, 2011. So Jupiter expands whatever it touches. So when it travels through Pisces, we have this expansion of spirituality, sensitivity, and a heightened focus sorry, I can't speak, on unity consciousness. So this is especially potent for twin flames and soulmates coming into union. But this transit is all about oneness and forgiveness. So particularly important for those of you who are in separation. We will feel our empathy growing, and the cosmos is going to encourage all of us to dream new dreams and, in fact, to dream bigger. Jupiter in Pisces amplifies innovation and spiritual revelation. So, interestingly enough, Pisces also rules sleep. So many of us who have been restless or anxious or stressed are going to be able to use this time to heal. All right, my dear Sagittarius, so as I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, take a moment to check out your description box for ways you can get a private reading. And if you like the cards that I'm using, I do have them listed in order of appearance down below. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, my dear Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what energy are you guys bringing into this Jupiter and Pisces shift. All right, messages for my dear Sagittarius, please. Ooh, there we go. All right, so the Queen of Wands in reverse. Interesting. So this is absolutely your energy, Sagittarius. When we see the Queen of Wands in reverse, this can be a little bit of a volatile energy. This can be about not getting what you want. This can be in a very highly reactive energy. Okay, so just be careful to the people and the situations that you allow into your life. Make sure that you guys are repairing your auric field, and make sure that you are doing everything in your power, maintaining, updating your daily practice to maintain your loving presence and your balance, okay? Because the Queen of Wands energy is very much Sagittarius, but it's almost the shadowy side of Sag, okay? Like where somebody, where you feel like you might be flipping out. Some of you might be feeling like you're not in control of your emotions. Whether that's good or bad, but there's like a need to harness your power, Sag. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, I'm also seeing the need for healing. Because oftentimes, we do think of the Queen of Wands. She can be the other woman. She's volatility. She's, somebody's going to pick something up and throw it at you when she's in the reverse. But she's also highly spiritual and highly intuitive. And she channels. She channels from Mother Earth Gaia, and she also pulls down from above. So when this is in reverse, it's like there's an excess of energy that needs to be released. Okay, so creative energy. So this can, maybe you need more physical movement. Maybe you need to give yourself that time to draw or paint or whatever it is, and to release some excess energy here, Sag. Okay, let's go ahead and see what is shifting for you. All right, the Seven of Wands, look at that. Yes, so there's all this passionate energy in this reading so far, but this is an energy of really standing out. But in this deck in particular, this card, Sag, you feel like you're under attack. This is an energy of feeling defensive. So again, I do feel like, Sag, whether this is in your personal relationships, one particular romantic relationship, it could be a twin flame or soulmate journey, that's coming up a lot with this Jupiter and Pisces energy. Whether it's at work, whether it's with your friends, whether it's with your family members, your soul tribe, whether it's the creative process, what's shifting for you guys is you're going to be moving out of this. I feel like you guys are getting peppered. I feel like you guys are getting hit from all angles. I feel like, again, there's a need for you to repair the auric field. We can see that, this sort of light around you, Sag, but we can see that there are little holes in your energy field. So I feel like you guys really do need to take some time for yourself, whether that's doing meditation, updating, or just continuing with your daily practice. setting intentions, detoxing, removing yourself from negative situations. And if you can't, for example, like if it's a work situation, I feel like there's like heightened drama around you and it's really heavily affecting you, but it's like this, it's this exterior energy that I think you've been strong for quite some time, but we're starting to see cracks. We're starting to see that your energy field is being infiltrated and it's pulling you off balance, okay? And I don't feel like it's just one relationship, just one person. I feel like this happens especially like when we're feeling exhausted or, you know, we're running on empty, because they're showing me that somebody here has been burning the candle at both ends. Maybe you've been, you know, putting your all into work and taking care of your family, or maybe, you know, your work-life balance is, you know, you're just trying to do it all. So I'm getting this real energy of exhaustion as you're coming into Jupiter and Pisces. Remember that that Pisces rules sleep, so now things are going to get a little bit easier for you. Yeah, what's expanding? The Six of Pentacles. So Sag, I think there's been either one particular relationship or it's been sort of a conglomeration of everything where you've been doing it all and you're starting to feel the effects of that. You're starting to feel worn down, but what's expanding is help. There are resources, there are people, you know, whether it's your partner, it's your friends, your family. I see that you're getting a lot more help. This is reciprocity. Okay, some of you guys, you may, this is just a weird little side message for a romantic situation where you guys have been being breadcrumbed, or you guys are the ones that are doing all the heavy lifting. You know, you've been with somebody who hasn't been reciprocating. I see that really changing. Okay, like this is about all of a sudden this switch where you're like, you know what, I've got to do what's best for me. It could be that this person is deciding to sort of be more dedicated, to give more to you, or you're just pulling your energy back because you're starting to see the effects of you being the only one that's doing all the work here. This is a huge gift from the universe. So there's a lot of collaboration. I'm seeing that you're going to get resources if you guys have applied for a loan. It could be even a pay raise, but it's resources in all sorts of levels, energetic, you know, energy, love, time, money, resources, whatever it might be, that the universe is gifting this to you, Sag, for all of your hard work. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus or have Taurus in your chart. This is about changing your beliefs or changing your behaviors or your traditions or your values. So it is a bit of a paradigm shift here, but some of you guys, I think it feels like you've been sort of railroaded into a certain way of being. You know, maybe you really love your job, or you really love your person, or maybe you're single and you're just trying to call in love. But what I'm seeing here is there needs to be a shift, and there is a shift in the way that you're behaving. And I feel like you're cleaning things up. You're repairing your auric field. You're protecting your energy. You're no longer willing to overextend. Some of you guys, you may be leaving a long-term relationship because it's no longer healthy, or you're no longer willing to just be comfortable. Okay. And for others of you, you know, if you're in a situation that has plateaued, again, you're realizing work has to be put in on both sides. Okay. It can't just be one. And I do feel there's this intense energy of exhaustion, but I feel like that's coming to an end. The Hierophant energy too is, I think you're also starting to reframe the way that you think about, you know, situations, whether they're love, whether they're family, whether they're what you do for money. It's like, if it's too difficult, so it's not like an energy of giving up. Okay. So it's not this energy, and Spirit wants to be very clear. It's not like, oh, things got really difficult, we're too different, bye. No, it's about really like, but it is about stepping onto the path of least resistance. If you've been really, really working hard at something and it's just not working out anymore, or if it's taking away from you, it's draining you. Okay. And that's what I'm seeing with the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands here. This is what's shifting. This is you building yourself back up. This is you no longer overextending yourself. And there's a big shift, okay, that's taking place for you, whether it's leaving one relationship, leaving a job, or just doing things differently, or no longer willing to be the only one that's doing all the heavy lifting. Yeah, the Three of Swords in reverse. This is about you pulling back. This is about you healing. For some of you guys, this is a romantic situation where, somebody may come in and express regret for the way that they've treated you. This could be somebody offering you an apology, offering you, closure so that you can move forward. Or if it's karma between you and your person, that's being healed. I feel like somebody's coming in to say, Sag, you know what? They're seeing things differently. They're seeing the situation differently. They're seeing how they've allowed you to be the one that bears the brunt of all of this. So I do see some sort of reconciliation or some sort of apology coming your way. And many of you guys, this is long overdue. Okay, it's long overdue. Some of you guys, you're healing. You're doing some past... you're doing some inner child work. I even feel like there's some past life karma that's being healed between you and another person. But it's like, Sag, it's like things are becoming easier after this this difficult time of struggle. The King of Swords. Some of you guys are dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, or Aquarius. Somebody here is going to come in and offer you some sort of new beginning. All right. Because things with the Empress energy in reverse, what I'm seeing, yep, this is about doing things differently. Look at that. And the Queen of Pentacles as well. This is you. The Queen of Pentacles has learned that she can't overgive if she wants to continue doing whatever she wants to channel her energy into, whether that's a love relationship, whether that's in the family situation, whether that's at work, whether that's her health. This is about, really building yourself back up, and you have all the resources and this insane power to take care of others and to spread the love. And a lot of people rely on you, Sag, without a doubt, but you have to be, you can't sacrifice yourself, right? And so the Four of Pentacles is exactly what the Hierophant in reverse energy was telling me. You need to do things differently, and there's some sort of collaboration. People around you, it may be that you are also like delegating, whereas before you may have been trying to do it all, so you're starting to trust that everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. So you're allowing yourself to delegate, that you don't have to do it all, because the Empress in reverse, something here wasn't working out. You weren't attracting, and that happens with the Queen of Wands in a reactive state rather than manifesting from this beautiful balanced point of attraction. It's like you are attracting more trouble, people that weren't in alignment with you, more drama, or situations that were just, equally as draining. And the Page of Pentacles energy here is telling me you're starting a brand new journey. This could also be an offer from an air sign, but this is truth, this is judgment, this is alignment, this is, something that's much more balanced and much more fair. This is also somebody who's, very logical. And so it's like you're no longer in this energy of you're not in this highly reactive mode, is what I'm trying to say. All right. So it's really nice because it feels like things are calming down. There's a deep healing that's taking place, whether whether it's a relationship or it's a job situation or a family situation. It's like you're realizing that doing things differently is going to make your life a little bit easier. Yep, you're getting a major third eye chakra upgrade here. And we have Archangel Metatron, and Metatron is one of the only angels who had a human existence, who ascended. So Metatron really understands, the human struggle, what it means to be human. And what I'm seeing here, Sag, is that you guys are seeing beyond the matrix. You're seeing how all things are connected, and you're also seeing that you don't have to give more to do more in order to receive more, okay? And for many of you, this very well could be a romantic situation. It could be with business, work, or family, okay? So yeah, there's somebody here that wasn't investing in you, all right? And that's no longer acceptable. And some of my Saggies out there, you guys were working harder, to, either prove your worth. And there's this moment where you're like, wait, look at what's happening here. This isn't cool. I'm exhausted, and it's seeing things differently. It's seeing beyond the 3D and only willing to be in situations where there's reciprocity. And, that's in love situations, work, or family. Yeah, many of you guys, you're calling in this balance. It's not clear to me. I feel like I'm getting a few different scenarios here. For some of you, you may be leaving a current situation because there wasn't this reciprocity, whether it's work or whether it's a love relationship or a long-term commitment. and you're investing in yourself. And in doing so, you're calling in this balance. And some of you guys, you may be leaving a karmic situation to call in your twin flame or your soulmate. This is a theme that's coming out in all of my Jupiter and Pisces readings. And I'm really glad that this symbol, this card came out with the yin and the yang, because I think many of you guys too, you're realizing, where your point of attraction is. And this Jupiter and Pisces energy is all about unity consciousness. So you're finding this balance within where you've been sort of like a pinball in a pinball machine. And you're realizing, okay, this is not serving my purpose. This is only stalling or delaying my true manifestations. And there's something here that needs to be healed. Yep. And look at that broken heart coming out in reverse. So healing a broken heart. So some of you guys, you are going to be coming into union with your twin flame or your soulmate. You may be in separation, and these are the lessons that you're learning. Some of you are leaving behind a karmic situation because you've mastered the spiritual lesson, and you're coming into this state of balance and healing, and you're calling in you're calling in your other half, your divine counterpart, whether you know them or not. Okay. And look at that. So a woman holding a heart, number 44, perseverance. We have a number of fours coming out. So we have 444. A really important number sequence for my Saggies out there. Also 22 is the master builder number. So you have mastered the spiritual lesson, and you're building a really strong foundation where you're raising your frequency, okay? And so that you're calling in an energy that's aligned with you. For some of you, it's going to be work, okay? For others of you, it's just releasing. There have been a lot of struggles in the family situation or with your friends. And for many of you, this is absolutely a situation that you're no longer going to invest in people or situations that don't invest in you. And that Queen of Pentacles just keeps coming out. I know it wasn't sort of one of the major cards here, but the Queen of Wands, this is your energy being imbalanced, and this is what's shifting with Jupiter and Pisces. I feel there's relaxation, there's more sleep. You're going to be tapping into your intuitive powers, because when you're in this reactive energy, you can't trust your intuition, because you're not coming from this place of balance. So you may have been calling in situations or relationships that just weren't in alignment with you, and I'm feeling an energy of frustration here. So we get the ancient grandmother, teacher. I am the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. So I told you, you guys are mastering a very tough spiritual lesson. And we see this sort of intense third eye activation as well. Number 1 tells me there's a brand new beginning here. It's with a strong foundation. It's coming from a place of balance. It's exactly the place from where you want to be manifesting, okay? And then we get the 7 sisters, 28 breaking down to a 10. So we have 1. So some of you guys, you might be seeing 1111 or 111. But circle, sisterhood enriches my life. So what I'm getting here, this is this energy of circling the wagons, Sag, in order to do this healing. You're calling in people that are going to help you, but this is also a reminder in the spiritual realm, Sagittarius, your spirit guides and your angels, they're supporting you in this deep healing so that you can now call in people and situations that are for your highest and greatest good. It's also going to be really, I just get a real energy of relief. Taking a load off, it's like not being in this chaotic energy anymore. I really love it. And for many of you guys, it's about following your passions, and you're calling in your true divine counterpart, okay? Somebody that's truly wants to invest in you, or you're healing this situation. So let's see what additional messages come through for my Sagittarius, please. All right, we get, oh my goodness. So did I not just say, it's like, I was going to say, it's like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's like you're taking this load off of you. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Sorry. I know that, on a daily basis, I'm continually, spirit and my guides continuously amaze me, but this shocked me. This was like, oh my goodness, Sag. All right, so you don't need to carry it all. And that's what you've been doing. I'm reading from the book from the Starseed Oracle. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down by the weight of the world. My gosh, you guys, this is this whole reading. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else's, to stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulders, to put on your own oxygen mask first. In these changing times, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. However, you can't take on its problems from a place of energetic depletion. Instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, show up to a nourishing practice such as meditation, soul inquiry, deep breathing, or exercising in nature. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's what I was picking up here with needing to sort of to repair your auric field. Once you're in a state of grace and your inner well is full, you can face the day, the state of the world, and care for others. And at the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out anything that's not yours to carry. You can pick it up again the next morning if you choose, but give yourself time and space to rejuvenate and to rest. Wow, beautiful. So there's that rest. Oh my goodness, I love this. Okay, so we get choice coming out. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. Yeah, beautiful. A deep healing taking place here, Sag. Signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. Yeah, you guys are, you need to trust your intuition. You will be able to, all right? But you do need to sort of take this time to yourself to relax, because I feel like your intuition has been cloudy, or you might even be doubting your own judgment at this time. Okay, but you will be coming back into alignment, and that could be in everyday things. That could be in your relationships. Whatever it means for you. Okay, you guys also have a very strong, some ancestral guide or a passed on loved one who's guiding you. Pay attention to that. I don't know if you guys have a pendant that you wear, you know, of a grandmother, or, you know, it's like a watch from your grandfather, something along those lines. Okay, there's somebody who loves you and is really, really nudging you to take this rest, okay? See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. Yeah, so just remember that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. And we see that with the Queen of Wands. All right, that you have the choice. Just make sure that you put yourself first. Put your own oxygen mask on first, Sag. Beautiful things are unfolding here. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Sending you lots of love and light. Take care.